Welcome back to Norheim's garage. As you probably noticed, I haven't posted any videos lately. I've been busy with other things, and also there hasn't been much activity on the car this winter. I've done the electric works, most of it. So that's soon finished, and yeah, some other things I have done, and also I've been a little bit lazy with the filming, but yeah, and we can probably have a look around to see what I have done with the car, and take it from there. Yeah, we can maybe start here in the back. The fuel cell is in, ready fixed to the floor. The return line is mounted in through here. I have to hoover out here, I can see. The lid for the filler neck for the tank is glued in. Hopefully it will be not leaking. So this is just test fitted, and it's supposed to be sloped, so you don't have any petrol gathering anywhere. But that's of course, if you parked or something in the hillside, it will be probably fuel in here if you fill it up somewhere. But on the flat, it should not be gathering any fuel inside this. And also here, it's fitted in just to. I need to do this, of course, before paint, so I don't know, so I don't have to work on this after. I could have welded in like a aluminium pipe instead of the hose, but I think this is equally good, because at some point I need to go over for a hose anyway to connect this, so I think this is fine. So yeah, the battery is of course on its place. I probably covered that in a different video earlier, but anyway. The rest of the exhaust is also in. I can maybe jack up the car and we can have a look. Yeah, let's see here. I attached the exhaust on it is the original spot, but it's not the original brackets. But this is not going anywhere. I'm going to coat this, of course, underneath the whole car, really, with something. The exhaust goes over and not under. I have seen people taking the exhaust under, and that's probably also fine, but as long as there is room up here, it's better to have it over. Yeah, fuel pump is also here. It's not that easy to see. Maybe have some light on. And the fuel filter. Yes, it's you have all seen this before, so, but it's also nice to see it again, of course. the starter engine is from the B20 engine, so hopefully that will work. I haven't tried it. If not, I just need to wrestle this thing out again and put a new one in. So everything is pretty much set up for a startup on this engine now, I think. Here we have the trigger sensor and the trigger wheel, the alternator. Yeah, I ordered the wrong wheel for the auxiliary shaft, so it was a little bit too, I'm not sure if you can see this, it's a little bit too wide. It's a 33 millimeter, I think, so the cover wouldn't cover it, so I had to make a hole in the cover, but that's fine. It's not a problem, I think. The brakes are finished. I bled the brakes. I had a few leaks that I had to fix. And I also have to go over it again because I was alone when I was bleeding it, so I probably need to have some help make the last the finished touches on the bleeding. So but I don't need to have that done yet. Have some more work to do before I can take it out anyway. So, but we can have a look on top of the car. Yeah, I also bought the rims and tires. These are 16-inch by 8. The offset is 20 on these ones. We'll see if I change these out later on. But these are the ones I'm gonna have on when I do the approval of this car. And we'll see if I gonna change them out later or not. I don't know. It's probably good enough. We'll see. Also, it's I think it's 215. Whoops. 215, 45, or 16. And the since I'm gonna have a programmable speedometer, it's not a problem to have the smaller wheels on this car. Inside here you can see there is still a mess. As you can see here, the cables are run through the side here, and inside those, I think that is inside the frame, and comes up in the trunk. And the same on this side here. It goes along here and inside there. You can see they're coming up here, comes up some cables, and the other side is up here and inside the fuse boxes here. But since I didn't have any more room in the front here, I only have one fuse box in here, and the box for the Speeduino. We can have a look at that after. I also had to have this switch here, which is I can't remember the name at the moment, but this is supposed to cut off the fuel pump if you're crashing. That was a demand from the MOT on the application I sent in, and the answer there said they had to have this thing on. I understand why, but I don't understand why you need to have it on this old car, because it's a 69 model. But anyway, I put it in here, so to be on the safe side. I also starting to program the Speeduino. So because we are very close up to startup, or I try at least to start this thing up. I haven't checked the fuel lines yet. I need to get the fuel pump going and put the pressure up to see if there is any leaks or anything. So I haven't adjusted anything yet. The engine is more or less complete with the paint job and everything. So down here you can see it's a little bit poor lighting. So I need to weld on a bung on this one, so I can get this temperature sensor in. I'm gonna weld it on the other side, because unless it gets dry, if there gets air bubbles or whatever inside here, and this get air, temperature won't measure correctly. So I'm going to have it on the underside, so make sure that it's always water on it. The original holes in the head for this did not fit with the threads, so I was wondering just to drill out one of those sensors I have and thread it up with this. So, but I figured out that maybe I shouldn't touch it and just leave it be, because this is only for the gauge in the instrument cluster here. The other sensors is for the Speeduino, so at least one of them. So there is one that I'm not using, but it might be clever to just have them intact as they are. The coils and the injectors, everything is wired up. I tested the injectors and spray them and check the spray pattern, and I also changed the filter inside them and the gaskets, so they are probably gonna work fine. The spray pattern look okay, so I don't think that will be a problem. There's one injector which doesn't click that hard like the rest, so there could be something wrong with it, or but it works fine. It's just the solenoid in it is it's not making that much noise that the rest of them. So we'll see. I didn't measure I filled it with oil, and since I'm gonna have a break-in oil on this, so then I'm gonna change the oil quickly, but I need to run it for, I can't remember how many kilometers or I need to run it for, but I'm just gonna look that up again. But I didn't measure on the dipstick where the oil's going, but I'm gonna do that later. As long as it's not using the oil or it leaks out, it's gonna be fine. I know approximately how much oil, it's a minimum I can have on the dipstick, but not the maximum. I haven't measured up yet. And coolant, I haven't filled it up yet because I need to weld in that bung. But everything is hooked up. Had to make some new brackets, of course, for the hoses here, because the plan was to have a filler thing here to fill up the radiator, but then I changed my mind and put the tank over there instead of. So I needed to make some new brackets for this hose, and hopefully this will work. Yeah, so and also down here with the alternator, I didn't have the new hose for this, but used the one that came with the engine. It was actually on the engine when it came. And a T-joint here into the radiator and up to this tank, and also the I don't know what you call this. It's for the overload or whatever. So and also the heater inside the car is also hooked up, and all the cables are. It's a little bit messy, but it is here, so it's. I could have probably run all the cables under the car and up, but I figured that this was not an wire harness delete on the car, if you know what I mean. It was just to get rid of all the bits and pieces that was hanging around here and just make a little bit cleaner, but I was not supposed to delete anything from the engine bay. So yeah, so inside the car now, it's actually for me to I don't know if I'm gonna insulate this more with these mats, or if I'm just gonna leave it like this and put a small insulation, like have one of these things here. These things here, it's like a fabric kind of thing that's probably I don't know, maybe a 5 millimeter thick or something, and just put the carpets on top of that, or what I'm gonna do, I'm not sure. It's not a daily driver, or I'm not gonna drive this car like everywhere, so if there is noise in here, it's probably fine. Don't think that would be a problem, really. And also I like to hear the engine when I'm driving, so so that's fine for me. And yeah, it's also on the outside here, it's just to sand it down, really, and ship it to paint someday. I don't think that's gonna happen before next year, I think. We'll see. Depends on how much I can do this summer, and like if the weather is okay in the winter, I'm probably gonna do some work then also, because everything is more or less ready for paint. I also painted the inside of this the other day. Not sure if you can see that, because I need to get the gasket for the trunk lid on before I paint it on the outside, because it's a pain in the ass to get it on, like the doors. It's the same principle as this gasket here has to be forced into this groove. So I need to get that done first, so that's why I painted it on the inside. like we have the doors here also. So you can see here the marks from the screwdriver when I tried to force it in. It was not, I used a lot of lubrication to get this in, but still it was very hard. So I can just imagine how this would be to put this on with the doors on the car, or if the doors was painted on the outside. That would just be a nightmare. Yeah, also get the instrument cluster finished. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it works fine. The wiring, it's done. I just have to tuck off. After I got this car running, I need to tuck everything away and tape it together, and so that's going to be nice and tidy. The instrument, turn this light off maybe have a look if I'm putting the ignition on. Like that. And if I'm putting the lights on, like the parking lights, these change colors, and you see the park light came on. And if I put the headlights on, the headlight lamp came on, as you can see here. And also the high beam comes on, and the turn signal both ways. So, and the handbrake. So everything works fine. Also have the one that says on there. That's a light for the, I couldn't find any. I find a 5, but I didn't find any. I didn't find any button that says OD on it. So I had to just use this on for indication of the overdrive. So, and also, by the way, this is 3D printed. This housing for the instruments. The printer is over here. So I also have printed out a lot of other stuff, like the box for the Speeduino, which is, I have the prototype lying here, like this. It's a 3-piece. The end piece here, which is here, the plate here, I don't know where I have been putting that, but anyway, it's for a what is the name of the Speeduino? I can look that up later on, but anyway, it's a 3-piece, yeah. The bottom piece is this thing here, and you have slots here where you can slide the Speeduino board inside, and that will fit perfectly fine in here. And the top piece, like it's going to be put in here like this, and it fits because there is some higher, 2 of these are a little bit higher than like this one here, taller, I mean, like this, you can see, and there is one on the other side also. So it fits perfectly fine in some slots, like here. And just screw them in with some screws. And there is also, I also bought these connectors, which is gonna be like this. Yeah, you just put them inside here, and that's why the plate comes in play here. Put 2 of these in, and this you put on your wire harness in the car, and you connect wires from here and into the board. I probably have some pictures I can put on the screen for this, but in the end it's gonna look like this, like that. So the reasoning for the bump here is because of these connectors. It's gonna sit inside here, and you're gonna have wires from here, and those has to be curled a little bit to get into the Speeduino board. So it will fit nicely. You can probably see it on the pictures I'm gonna post. So that's that. Also, these things here is I don't know, more or less impossible to get. So I need to figure out if this is possible to make. So I made a few of them just to see if it's possible to make it. But as you can see, the slope there is I didn't put overly much into to try to figure that one out, but the things I tried to get that slope done was kind of more or less a little bit hard, so I gave up. But this will fit fine anyway. That's on the downside of this, gonna stand like this. So I made this in TPU, or like a rubbery, but they are still a little bit too hard. So I need to, because of the, if you put this in here, you can see that it fits perfectly. This one here, if I'm not put a pressure on it, you can see that it's a little bit gap. So when you tighten it down, it will curve. But I think I need to make it in, this is made in 95 hardness, I think it's this thing there I used. So, and that is the, what does it say? Yeah, but it's not important if it didn't say that. I can see, don't have my glasses on. But I need to make them in 85 hardness. So I can make them, if not, maybe make these a little bit thinner. Maybe slim it down a little bit more, maybe, I don't know. But I think if I make it with a softer material, I think that's gonna be fine. So that I also have been doing this winter, so that's a little bit why I'm have been working on the car, like make this one and this thing here, the fan, where the fan controller is gonna be. I also had to make that. Also made the cups for these are just prototypes. Because of the this cup here need to fit inside this cup here, and the original ones that came with the rims, they are completely flat, so that's not possible to use. We can use it in the back, but not in the front, and I don't want to have two different ones. So I had to make something, and this is what I came up with. And this is also made, these ones, that's gonna be inside here, glued inside. And they're also gonna be acetone wiped, so they're gonna get a little bit more glossy when it's finished. Yeah, so I don't know if this is not gonna fit in there, that's for sure. Maybe take, yes, it fits in there. See this, I also had to, mine was broken, these, the plates for the light bulb. There's a light bulb, like a tubey kind of light bulb inside here. So I need to make up something else. These ones you can probably get somewhere on a scrapyard or something, I don't know. But these things here are not that easy to get, especially not if they are imperfectly ordered. I could probably use these ones again. It's not a big deal, but I want to try to make something myself. So these ones fits in here. And just have to make some wires for them. And this, you can probably have normal light bulbs in it, but this is LED. Yeah, they're not a perfect fit. You can see that the edges here is not quite lining up. I can just tell you that this was not the easiest thing to make. But yeah, it's I don't think there is overly much more to cover at the moment. I need to tune the engine, or program the Speeduino, and yeah, and try to fire it up. I'm gonna cover that in a video, of course, but I think that will be for a different video, of course, because I'm not that close yet. So yeah, I think we can just say that we can wrap it up for now. So until next time, I will see you.